Alright, so this is what we got going on today. We gotta do a fusion radio on this 53 catamaran, which I diagnosed this the other day. And the reason why I came up to this, there was two companies. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with the Empire bus. They couldn't get all this digital switching to work. I'm coming. So they couldn't get nothing to work on this boat. Nothing at all. They couldn't get the radios to work. They couldn't get the GPSs wouldn't communicate to the Empire bus because everything is done by the Empire bus. Nothing on the boat was working. Two companies here in Fort Lauderdale were trying to fix it. Nobody can fix it. Nobody can figure out what was wrong with it. I had to go through the NEMA network, and that's how I found out that remote was bad, and it wasn't letting the NEMA network communicate. So that radio was actually shorted out, and it was causing all the mishap, which he couldn't control engines, couldn't activate engines, couldn't do anything because everything's run off the Empire bus. And it was all because this guy right here burnt out inside. So we'll be replacing this one. We got to do the connection point, so we have to go in. We're going to have to go in through the actual port headboard. Once we make it, turn on the lights. So yeah, we're gonna have to come in right through there, and then we're gonna get into the void. So stay tuned, it's gonna be fun. Alright, so this is the headboard that we gotta remove, and we'll gain access to the back of that NEMA controller for the fusion. It's a huge hole. Massive. I got my dikes with me, yeah. Oops, sorry, can't say that no more. Alright. See, I had unplugged it the other day because it was shorted out. So let me show you what it was doing. I'm gonna plug it back in. And we'll go outside and we'll take a look. Come on, baby. Light up. Let's go to dashboard because that's where we're going to be our digital switching. See? Completely frozen. Won't let me do nothing. Exterior lights, nothing. So we go to home, settings, network. That's all we got. So let's go unplug it. Make sure all our units are on. Everything's on. Let's just kill Ray Marine and 12-volt outlets. That's gonna kill power to the NEMA. We'll fire it back up. So this is my master. Dashboard. Nothing, frozen solid. Radio here. Nothing. We're gonna come to the back, stereo. You see, this runs off NEMA too. It's all flickering. Power's on, so we got power to the NEMA network. But you see the network is completely down. Oh, back in our hole. Let me set you guys down for a second. We're gonna unplug it. Leave this here. Whew, it's not easy. Go to now we can control home, go settings, network. Now we can see everything in our network. It took two companies. There's actually a company here in Fort Lauderdale that only works on catamarans, and another company that couldn't resolve the issue. But nobody thought to check the NEMA controlled fusion remote would cause so much issues. But that's what happens when you got Empire bus and you don't have just regular toggle switches. I mean, it's nice, it's convenient. You just gotta run wires to one module and everything, but when it comes down to it, for reliability purposes, it's better just to toggle switch. Because one thing goes down the NEMA network, you lose everything. See, you can control all the lights, but it's a nightmare. Honestly, the way I would have done it, I would have run two NEMA networks. One going to its own separate display, and the rest of the stuff all on this network. I wonder if that would bypass that issue if you just plug in the NEMA network. But you would have to not plug in the NEMA network off the main device that you're going to use just to control the switching. And I wonder if that'll give you a lot less problems. pull this one off. It's trashing the whole network. I don't know, maybe we can see what failed. I doubt it though. And since it goes inside the hull, it's siliconed in. Hopefully they used silicone and not 5200, because then it's going to be a nightmare. Twist it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that thing is on there. That thing is on there, boy. See that starts separating it. Try to slice as much glue as possible. Yeah, it's just silicone. She's coming. The headache. The headache. Oh, there's just one NEMA controller that's shorted out. Now I gotta clean up this mess. Now that we got most of the silicone off, just lightly. Very light. I just scrape along. Alright, so pretty much what I'm trying to do is get rid of that line. Make sure it's all nice and pretty. So I don't know if you could see it. Let me see. See the ugly line? That's what I'm trying to get rid of before I silicone in the new one. Because once I put in a new one, it's going to be hard to buff that up. Beautiful. perfect. It's crazy how the sun fades away the junk coat. Unit. Remove all the grease with acetone so that the silicone sticks good. Perfect. Now we're going to grab silica seal. And screws. So I'm going to start off by filling each hole just a little bit. And I'm going to go around here with a nice bead so water doesn't make it in the hole. Head unit. I'm also going to add sealant to the back because I don't want water getting into this room. So I'm going to add sealant around the whole border right here where it screws together. Somewhere around here. I don't want to add too much. Then it's going to be impossible to replace. Put in our new screws and we're done. I'll just wait, we'll let it push out. Alright, so we finished up our install. Nice and shiny, nice and clean. You can tell everything looks brand new, which I'm digging it. I love it when it looks all clean. We got power. We booted up. Yeah, we're back, baby. Let's see. Yeah, fly. Aft. Sub. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're doing an update. Since we just installed it, I want to make sure everything's up to date, and it'll take a minute, but we'll get back after it's done. Alright, so we are working. Turn off the radio system. Everything's working now. Monitoring, we're at 2.7. We're drawing about 17 amps. It's varying. It's because the solar is also inputting power. But yeah, we're back to normal. Turn off all lights, equipment, all equipment on, all equipment off. Navigation, everything's off. Okay, so let's shut everything down, and we are done for today. '53 Leopard.